with your friends, chillin'. Day and night for days on end. Now you can't come see me tonight. Say you ain't got the time. I'm the last one you prioritize. Peeping your IG pictures on my phone. I won't spend another night at home. Okay, I'ma just be on my way. You'll see I'm not the one you take for granted, babe. I know that life can be busy, love, but you make time for the ones you love. It's only right, it's what I deserve. Love, tell me what you've done for me, done for me, done for me, done for me lately. Did your mind go on vacation, leaving your affection for me at home? Tell me what you've done for me, done for me, done for me, done for me lately. With your heart and your attention, where's the kind of love that I used to know? Baby, so can you take me on a date? It's simple, things you do to make me stay. Now it's like you don't even try. I used to wonder why, but now I'm left with no more tears to cry. I know that life can be busy, love, but you make time for the ones you love. It's only right, it's what I deserve. Love, tell me what you've done for me, done for me, done for me, done for me lately. Did your mind go on vacation, leaving your affection for me at home? Tell me what you've done for me, done for me, done for me, done for me lately. With your heart and your attention, where's the kind of love that I used to know? If you want me the way I want you, put your all into all that you do. It's only right, it's what I deserve. Love, tell me what you've done for me, done for me, done for me, done for me lately. Did your mind go on vacation, leaving your affection for me at home? Tell me what you've done for me, done for me, done for me, done for me lately. With your heart and your attention, where's the kind of love that I used to know?
Yeah, talking to my mirror like I love you so much. Curving on my critics like I heard you, so what? You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. Tally all the I ever gave on my head. Lately I've been living like I can't take a loss. They ain't wanna help me, that's what made me a boss. You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. We don't give a that's what they don't understand.
I'm back again like flu season. I broke records while loose leafing. I'm coming down my roof, leaving. Don't give a I don't care. Did the for my lonesome. No wonder now I'm on one. No shortcuts on that long run. All I really want is my share. Get on my God, I told him it's nothing. End the discussion. For them feelings, I throw all my pain on percussion. It's disgusting. I hear them bragging about that they did, and it do not move me, not in the least. They ain't been dropping no seeds in the soil, but swear that you almost spotted the feast. I've been on go mode, showboat, rowboat, wave ride. Cool shorty, too naughty, pool party, wet for the face ride. Annie up, penny down, hand me down, thrift store, old drip. New money, too funny, old shorty, talk about old. I'm on they now, can't get a pass now. I'm a cash cow, keeping it brash now. It's trash now, I'ma spaz out. I've been killing my lows and living on highs. You see in the skies the proof. You could just see in my eyes that there is no lies. I cannot disguise the truth. I've been duck dog, getting to my new merch, color duck sauce on the new couch with my Chucks on. Get the on with that hate. I'm big cool on the small chat, cause I know now that I'm all that. Got a Hawkeye on the ball cap, get the out of my face.
Talking to my mirror like I love you so much. Curving on my critics like I heard you, so what? You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man.
Hello. There's no sound. Is there sound? I wouldn't be surprised. Hey, what's up? This is your girl, Nicole. And we like Another video. I have a rant in my spirit, y'all. Doing. Like, share, and get me in the algorithm, baby. Okay, I got a couple of things that I want to say. A bunch of rambles and thoughts and videos that I want to run through my system on my channel to see what I'm going to keep and what I'm going to get rid of in regards to my StreamYards. It is December 1st, ladies and gentlemen. I hope before you decided to get your mother that you contacted everybody that you owe and you paid your damn bills. Did you pay your rent on this morning? Did you pay your mortgage? Did you give God thank you for waking your soul ashy ass up on today? You know, we take advantage of that. We just assume that we just gonna wake up. 2 state troopers were hit by a hit and run driver yesterday out here in Las Vegas. Pulled over to assist a driver that had fell asleep, and some demon came and plowed down these 2 officers. Salute to the officers and to their family. Very heartbreaking. Anyway. Got a lot that's just on my mind. This is just a rant and a ramble live. Nothing too much. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Been watching a lot of YouTube and stuff lately, and there's a lot of stuff that's going on in the African American community on YouTube in the different sectors. And I'm just sitting back like a deer in headlights with some of this stuff and how people act and how they respond. And how there is a big lack of accountability for personal actions. In my opinion, unless you are being restrained and psychologically manipulated by a mastermind demon, some of them is some kind of, I guess some will call them masterminds. I don't know why y'all keep giving these demons this credit. They just being moved around by legions. Demons equal legions. They don't die, y'all. I keep telling y'all, they multiply. They everywhere. We are the few. But we are the champions. It might make sense to some. And others going to be like, Nicole, what the hell are you talking about? That's why you ain't got nobody watching you. Bitch, I don't want you watching. December, the last YouTube. Some for clout. The lies that's just being exposed. God is so good. All the exposing that's going on. Ooh. Stripping the algorithm naked. Lord. Shout out to my sister, Judge Evie. She gave me such a gag. I am enjoying the gag. I am enjoying it. I don't want my sister to get mad at me, but I feel like cussing some people out. Honey, okay? These people just be making up stories, lying on people. Lying on people. Don't know the people from a whole and just come up with theories and thesis and all and synopsis about people's lives. Now we got the cult system. It's just so much stuff, so much triggering stuff. It's like it's the holidays. Like, can we get it together? Can we get it together? Like it's the holiday. Shouldn't people be happy? People are freaking miserable, and they want you to be miserable right along with their ass. They want you to be spiritually broke, busted, and disgusted. But when you're dealing with people that want you to be broken down, busted, and disgusted, you have to know how to deal with these legions and demons. Remember, just always remember, they don't die, they multiply. Okay? Same demon, different face. It's a whole bunch of them. Chocolate, really? You're not going to do that. That's what you're not going to do. You're not going to do that. I got to share Judge Evie's picture, suited and booted in her tactical gear. Now, sis, don't get mad at me. I just want to use this as an example. People say that lady did. And people just said the lady made it up. She just liked saying that she was there. Just lying on that lady, knowing that's illegal. You can't go around pretending to be a cop. Like everybody ain't lying on this bit. Everybody ain't on here manipulating to get clicks and views. Do anything for clicks and views. Anything. For this last year in the check. And look, you can run, but you can't hide. God is exposing a lot of stuff. He's exposing a lot of stuff in people. He is. You can accept it or reject it for what it is. That's on you. But it's tick, tick, boom, mother. The countdown is now. It is December 1st. We have 30 days left in 2023. What in the hell are you going to leave in 2023? Are you going to bleed over in 2024 and continue a war? What war? What are you going to do to make your life better? To be a better citizen for your community? Outside of this YouTube shit. But this YouTube shit, real shit. Social media is real shit. Keep playing with it. Have people go in the car, cracking open 410K plans just to play in the desert. Child. You got to be careful how you do people. Everybody keep talking about karma. It's a word, a habit that we say, but in the Christian Bible, karma, you won't find the word karma in no Bible. Hey, my beautiful sister, how you doing? I was thinking about you, my love, Leaky. Leaky, I'm just over here ranting and raving, girl, because it's just so much fake shit. Like, I just sat back and I'm thinking about this year in regards to social, in regards to my social media experience. The beautiful people, you are one definitely that I love. I really do. And I apologize to you, Leak You, if I ever disrespected you or, didn't support you in any kind of way. To anybody, because a new year coming, I don't want to carry nothing. Right? Because it's already shit we already got to carry. Got people trying to create fake beefs. I've been talking about for a long time. I would take the time to read the YouTube rules and regulations and the state laws, and people would make fun of me. Shut the fuck up, Nicole. We don't want to hear about your this and that or whatever. Oh, Leak You. I'm rambling, sis. Can I play my new little intro thingy, I want you to judge me and drag the skin off of me if I didn't. I want you to, I'm glad you popped up. See? Okay, I need you to judge me and tell me if I did a good, like for real. Okay? Will you do it for me? Okay. Oh Lord. I'm scared. Like you gonna be like, girl, that shit corny. Okay. Okay. Here we go, Leak You.
Money line, I'ma run it every time. Give me mine, going up, need no decline. Money line, I'ma run it. Don't play with it, don't be dishonest. Ay, still not understanding.
Woods, pretty face, but I'm known for hitting chugs. Yeah. Got him like, too good. To the yard, he ain't never leave his pretty on God. Broke, too good. Real boss, nigga got the woods, pretty face, but I'm known for hitting chugs. Yeah. Got him like, too good. To the yard, he ain't never leave his pretty on God. Broke, too good. Real boss, nigga got the hood. Real boss, nigga got the hood. He ain't never leave his pretty on God. Nigga got the hood. Nigga got the hood.
And I waited for you, but you never showed. Girl, where you at? Ooh, where you at?
You like that? Okay. Girl, just try to got that. I've been come up here with me, Leak You. Oh my God. I was looking at my sister community wall, Judge Evie, and she posted a picture, girl. Her in full tactical uniform. And I said, oh my God, I am gagged. I've been gagging since she posted. These people been lying on this lady, saying this lady pretended to be a cop. She just do that because she want attention. And she could have been dropped whatever she wanted to in her life. She just showed pictures, but they analyzed it. But she gave them a full high definition close up. And I hope they all gag. I hope that, well, not a good gag, but I don't know. May they gag the streets. May they gag indefinitely. Okay.
Oh,
Hey sis.
Nicole, I'm gonna need you to make me something now, and I'm done.
What you talking about, girl? Shut up. Not Leak You. I can't make nothing for Leak You, girl. Not Leak You.
I just retire, okay? How have you been, my love?
Sis, look, school, kids, my grandbaby, she had surgery, and then I'm still healing, from weight loss surgery or whatever, and I had another surgery. But overall, I can't complain. I can if I wanted to, but I got a new therapist, and this lady is really amazing. Her thought process, she puts therapy in your hands. She just gives you the tools.
Ooh.
And I think it's a very wonderful art form that she utilizes. I think that everybody should go to therapy, especially being in social media.
Hmm.
I'm trying to figure out where I want to take myself. You know how it is, sis. Getting older, our kids are growing up, um, and the social media just keep getting more evil. And then you got pinhead ninjas that like to use content that don't have permission. I'm gonna strike
Mhm.
that nigga. You know that, right?
Who? You talking about the false prophet over there?
Yeah, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
gonna strike his ass.
Yeah,
Hmm.
he's he really needs to. That dude's got issues, Nicole. That dude's got some
Yeah.
issues for
I
real.
just don't want my pictures and stuff over on his raggedy ass platform.
Right.
Like,
Wasn't it
why are you
weird
taking
though?
pictures from my Instagram?
It was weird.
Huh?
It was just weird the way that he just started attacking me just the blue that day. Like it
Yeah, it was.
so weird. What prompted you to do that?
Well, you know what it is? I think it's because, he did want me to interview him.
Mm,
That part, that's the only part that he tells the truth about. That, he did want me to interview him. And the subjects that he wanted to talk about were going to be very heavy. And it was during a time that we could have possibly rolled the algorithm together. I
mhm.
ordered a new microphone. I wanted was having issues with my sound, so on and so forth. But anyway, sis, I had and I just said, "Oh Lord, oh Lord, can you hear me?"
Yeah, I can hear you,
I
bet.
clicked the wrong button. Okay. And I had basically had told him I was having all these issues. It just wasn't meant to be.
Right.
It just wasn't. And I was like, no, I'm straight. And after that, he way before I even knew what, you know what I'm saying? That y'all had he was messing with you or whatever. I didn't even know that.
Mhm.
So when he figured out me and you was cool, he piled all that on top of each other or whatever in
Yeah.
his psychological or whatever. But like, dude, ain't nobody messing with you. I don't like that he taking my picture and my thumbnails and like you cutting my watermark off, bro. I'm gonna strike you. I just wish he would just remove it on his own because he might need that money you know that he
Well,
got added up in his AdSense.
he definitely got a strike for me not too long ago. But
Or
I
maybe you
warned
can
him.
assist me.
I told him that I was gonna strike him down. Like I know what copyrights I own and what I don't own, and I told him, I'm gonna
Mhm.
issue a strike on you if violate my copyright. Period. I guess
Mhm.
he didn't believe that. I guess he didn't believe me.
Well, I'm glad that you did,
Hmm.
because I don't even think that he's even worthy of your awesome, well versed, wise, and experienced commentary. I just don't. I don't think he deserves either one of us speaking on his. But he pissed me off because that's a photo that's in my daughter's portfolio of
Yeah,
hairstyles. I don't want that shit on there.
he's a real
He could have
hateful.
took anything else.
He's hateful. He's very, 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 very hateful. Um, to everybody. It doesn't matter who it is. He's just a very hateful person.
Hmm.
And I
And I
have been
don't take it
out.
personal, sis. I don't take it
Yeah.
personal because you are right. He's an equal opportunity hater. He just
Yeah.
latches on to more than others.
Yep. He does. He doesn't know when to stop or shut the F up.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't know what that means. But hey, I support you 1,000%. I don't know why he was so surprised when he found out that me and you were cool with each other. We've been cool with each other for years.
And the girl, like we just right for years with an S.
Huh.
Like these people are weird.
Oh, but we got to be parts of the beef sector or various different sectors or whatever in order to
No,
be cool
we've
with each
always been our own individual entities. We've been on the internet for years, just doing our
other.
thing, chopping it up with our people, and building as we go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If anything, we're allies of each other.
Yeah.
Nobody in no damn sector. I don't want to be and let me try to rephrase that because people get so offended. But I just feel when you just say sector, you're reduced. The algorithm is God.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. That's the algorithm goes. There's nothing that can stop the algorithm except for God. You
Yeah.
know, this is an
Valid.
open platform.
Period. I will
Thank
never
you.
put myself or box myself into a corner like that by declaring that you're, a part of any sector. I'm just, I'm everywhere.
Mm-mm.
I'm not going to
I
box
don't
myself.
want to be deduced.
Yeah, that part.
Because how can you grow
You
if
can't.
you just if you sit yourself and realistically, we've been talking about this for years.
Yep.
The laws are finally catching up with social media. Freedom of speech isn't free.
There's always a cost. Nothing's
There's
free.
always a thank you.
Nothing's
They're
free.
like, oh, Nicole, you hating because you can't read, roast, and drag. But that's not my plight in life. Wait, wait, wait.
I don't think I can even roast or drag, but I sure will, get a bitch if I have to.
Well, look, we from the era. We don't roast. We can if we want to,
Yeah.
but continuously. No, we from a check a bitch era. Okay, I'll check your ass.
But you know how boring that shit gets though, Nicole? After a
It's
while, like
annoying.
it's it's very boring to
There's
only do that on your channel every day, all day long. Like, show that you've got more skills
thank you. And
than
this is
that.
my thing though, sis. If you read a bitch, you don't have to keep reading them.
Right.
You wrap and fold them up and ship them off.
That's it. And move
There's
on.
nothing left to be said. Like you're done. Bye.
You
Like I
think you're
don't. I
lucky you won.
just. No, but girl, no. Me and you, we know how to roast, but we can know how to roast. I know how to roast a person, but people don't really want to have a real roast though.
Nah, never that.
And they want to drag, but dragging to them is doxing and calling the
Yeah.
police and welfare checks and CPS and shit. That's not, no, you're wasting taxpayer dollars. Some people probably do need CPS or, welfare checks. But
Nicole,
overall, they're doing it for content.
I still laugh my ass off when I think about, a certain individual coming up here live. Came up here and went live, girl. Called the FBI on me while they were on live, okay? A week later, and they
Mm,
didn't get the type of response that they wanted. They was
girl,
on
shut up.
their way to the freaking police station, chick. Let me sit down with this detective and I'm gonna go live. Let me sit down with this detective and tell him how I don't like this YouTuber and all these horrible things that this YouTuber's done to me. And I'm like, well, if you're so afraid for your life, why are you still talking to me? Aren't you
Hmm.
afraid of me? Like, you ought to, that ought to be a cue to leave me alone, right? But
Yeah,
yeah,
why people
you're
be,
there.
why would they fuck with us, girl? And then they want to come out and talk about leak you because I had put that on me too. They said I was dangerous child. Wait, me? Wait.
No, no, it was the one. It was when you didn't have legs, right?
Well, oh my, oh wait.
I still trip out over that. I was oblivious,
Wait, I forgot about it.
dude.
Yeah,
I was
that was a revelation of the last 2 years or so. Yeah, Leak, you said that Nicole Reloaded didn't have legs. And I'm getting messages talking about no, because they said you never stood up in a video. I said, you people are lying. And they were adamant about it. No, Leak, you did say that. Look at that.
never provide. I never said that. You know what I think they were? You know who I think they were talking about?
Who?
I think they were talking about 7 stars because I used to tease her, playfully, about stand up on him, Seven, stand up on him, because people used to
Yeah.
say that she didn't have legs or some shit they used to say, and I'm like, stand up on these hoes, and I think somebody confused it because they're
Mm.
busy being hateful. They're too busy trying to generate hate and trying to get something going on between me and you. They want me to fall out with all
It
of you.
hasn't worked.
Yeah,
They've been working really. I see that they turned the gas up on really trying to get me and you to fall. That's not. If me and Leak you decide to not, you know, have a relationship, that would be me and her choice, and
that
we
part.
choose to love on each other.
That's right.
So that's not gonna happen. You guys can kick rocks.
Yep.
So, mm-mm.
Straight up, like support Nicole Reloaded. I want as many of you content creators to come over here and support her as possible. You're not going to make me feel any type of way by being in her chat or supporting her. Give her some views, man. She deserves it. Look how hard she works on her platform. You work
Oh, thank you,
tremendously
sir.
hard on your platform. Your graphics are fucking amazing.
You're gonna
Period.
make me cry. No, just play. Hashtag cry game. No,
Did I lose you, Nicole?
no, I'm here. Can you hear me?
I think I lost you.
Leak you. Can you hear me?
Hold on. I'm going to come back out and
Okay. She can't hear me. Yeah. So let me redrop the link. Yeah. There you go, Leak you. Mm, mm, mm. Oh, Leaky was saying some positive stuff. I don't know what happened to the sound. I'm sure she'll come right back. But yeah. But anyway, y'all make sure you like, share, and subscribe. But yeah, I do. I love editing. I I love it. I do. I love it. And I get in moods to where I don't want to edit.
sorry about that. My alarm went off and it killed my
Hello?
sound.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, girl, but I do, can you stroke my ego a little bit? No, I'm just
Girl,
kidding.
hey,
I'm just playing.
her graphics are so good.
Oh,
Oh, they really are. I freaking love that intro. And as I was saying, I want as many people to support you as possible. You
oh,
just,
sis.
supporting someone's never gonna make my ire. It's never gonna piss me off. But they will do
Do you
so.
think that's part of it? Do you think that's the because you know my channel shadow banned. It's
Me
obvious.
and you
Like
both.
when we look at the analytics, they're growing, but I've talked to at least I counted it. I'm at 250 people. They don't get notifications. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you, sis. I haven't emailed YouTube directly about it, right? And I'm gonna be honest about that. And the reason why I have not done it yet,
Yeah.
because I just feel like I wanted to see if I could break through that virtual wall on its own. Like I don't want an influx of people over here fucking with me like that. Like I kind of like that it's neutral. I feel like it's safe ground where we could just chop it up or whatever, you know. And because people want to have that all that attention, but once it happens, they don't know how to handle it.
That part.
You know what I
That.
mean? Like
That.
my daughter just got to deal with Fashion Nova. Like if I wanted views, all I have to do is have my daughter promote me. They have billions. These a billion views combined.
Mm.
Never would half of these people ever get on that type of level. Period. They don't
Never.
know nothing about content.
No, at
It's
all.
more to it than just cussing. Me
Yep.
and Leaky could put our braids together and have a show that would be trending by January 1st
Period.
if we wanted to. We're great researchers, we're great editors, and we respect each other as human beings. That's why I love you. You never looked at me as a competitor of yours. You was like, I like this sister. I like her. I fucks with her.
Period.
you know. And I appreciated that when you came out and said that. You was like, no, sis, I've been in your bushes for a long time. I'm
Yep.
like, why everybody in my bushes?
'Cause I'm the House of Reloaded, dang it. I'm always
Okay.
the House of Reloaded, okay?
Yes, just like I am. Leakyou.com. But look, sis, I've been playing around with some with some different. Why you ain't tell me that the AI is a whole racist out here? Okay. Why I can't be like an Amy character? Like
Hey,
why I gotta be a
that
big.
and things being sexualized, right? AIs got that
Yes.
bad, don't they? Everything's sex
Yes.
seems.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm like, I don't think those are things because number one, using the artificial intelligence, you have to be intelligent to use it. I'm not talking about running through it through a filter, but actually creating images. Those are the images I've been playing around trying to create images. You have to know how to spell. Look,
That part. Say that again.
you
Yes, you
have you
know
have
how
to
to
know you
spell
have
the
to
word.
be right, and you have to be able to give a descriptive response.
Some people don't even understand AI even now, even on this day, today. Some people really don't grasp or
They
understand.
don't get it.
No,
It's powerful and it's dangerous.
a system making choices and decisions.
Yeah. Hmm.
That's scary. That's
I
very
put my I put myself through this system. I had to first I've read the rules. I don't think that and I really believe this, I know for a fact, that it's having psychological effects on people. And I'm gonna tell you why. And maybe this might be a read or a drag. You ain't cute like that. Don't trust a bitch that don't have no pores. Everybody has pores in their skin. Okay? Like nobody is walking around really with glass face. Like, don't lie. That's blessed. The Asian people got that. They blessed with that. But you niggas, y'all don't have that. We got pores. White people too. Okay? Everybody got pores in their damn skin. So when I was doing the editing, because now I can chop it up with you in regards to this, because other people don't understand this technical, what it tech talk,
right.
editor talk. It's
Yep.
frustrating being in that world because I didn't show a lot of people have stole me and leak you style. Yes, I said it. Yeah, copycats.
Yeah, you
Y'all
can
weren't
say
doing no, they weren't doing no damn intros. They weren't doing no outros. They dragged me and leak you talking about our shit too long. We got shit flashing in the background. All these hoes got that shit now.
yep.
Game recognized game, bitch. We been
Hey,
had that.
not even just the graphics, but the way some of them do their shows, right? They'll come in,
What?
kick off with a
Come on.
musical selection or whatever the
Who
case.
did that for sis?
Baby,
Who did that for who put the city there first, sis? Come on
Nicole,
now.
Nicole,
Thank girl,
how many
girl.
years? Like, come on.
And that is old. Everybody, the people. Oh, this shit been here for years. Look, we've been bumping music. We've been doing DJ type of styles. Conversation with music mix and call-ins. This shit's not new for us. Y'all just think that you want to push somebody out because they won't click up in a bull crap ass game.
Or won't click up,
I
you know?
yeah.
I'm a part
Like
of the
my thing is ain't nobody in no game. I don't give a fuck who don't like leak you. I don't care. I love her. Like genuinely. We gonna meet too
one
soon.
day, baby.
Mm-hmm.
One
Cause
day.
you
You
closer,
will.
we closer to each other now. Mm-hmm. It ain't that far.
No. No, I'll jump on a plane in a hot second, Nicole.
Yeah,
I'll
you're gonna have to come down from my graduation, girl. We gonna have to, have to
Ooh, by the way,
hey.
pictures of you are amazing.
Huh?
Those pictures of you are amazing. I love those business
You like
cards.
them?
I love them.
Girl, I gotta show you. I was okay. What I did was is it's that's why I put myself right next to it, right? And it's psychologically messing with me. I
Mm.
took a picture because people don't know how to actually. I feel like I'm giving away free advice, but with AI, these different apps, you have to have yourself in is. I don't even want to tell them that. That's a trick. No,
Yes,
fuck that because they're
I
already
know,
stealing
right?
stuff.
And
Okay,
people will
but you
ask
have
me,
to
like,
you
what do
you have
you do your
you
editing thing?
right.
I'm not telling.
Mm-mm. No, Only I will share those. That's like what is it called, sis? When It's like secret information. Like, no, no.
Yep.
I would tell leak you, but no.
And even
Mm-mm.
if I did tell some of these people,
They
none of
wouldn't
these
know how to do it anyway.
know how to do it.
No, they don't. Like a basic intro, just a basic intro, they could do it. It's right there. All you got to do is just bam, bam, bam. But the stuff that me and Leak you do when people be wanting and they're asking for this, this is called platinum. These are platinum edits.
There you
Like
go.
it's these the filters, the sound,
Know it.
all of that. It has to be run through systems. It has to run through checks. We have to get licensing
Yep.
to use these images, elements, all of that. That shit like is real. It's real.
Right.
And you know what, sis? This is what I really think. I think that they know for a fact that me and you are two heavy hitters.
Oh, definitely.
We definitely know how to run a story. We can set the streets on fire if we wanted to.
Yep.
I mean, if bitch wanted to be, a bitch could.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's easy because they're so they can't even take elementary reads and roast because they're easily reduced down to children.
Mm-hmm. They can't.
This form of the algorithm is filled with nothing but trauma.
Yep.
Their daddy didn't hug them. They didn't get no hugs and kisses.
And
Mommy
mom.
had a boyfriend, or either mommy had to work.
Yep.
Mm-mm. They ain't
And
definitely getting any dick. And if it is, the dick being shared. And if they getting pussy, that pussy getting dick that was shared. Like, and they just mad.
facts, man. Facts.
But I have a visual that I wanted to do, but I need your help. I need your help.
Like a visualizer.
Um, yeah, like, cause I'm visually impaired, which makes it even more amazing
Mm-hmm.
because I need to see it from a different eye. You and Tara taught me about hues and colors and, stuff like that. And I love the static. I love the static image, but I'm
Mm.
trying to figure out how to make it pop. And I figured out a way. And I had an idea for me and you. I think we could make some money or just be better as content creators because we're social media influencers.
Totally.
Even if we influence just one person,
Mm-hmm.
that person can go on to influence thousands of people.
Oh, Nicole, all the time. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've said something or did something on my
Hmm.
platform and I see other people
Hmm.
mimic or copy it. Like,
Oh yeah, and
that's the
it's so
key.
blatant. I
Oh,
know your style of edit, and I see it. I see it. No, honey, we've been over here. That's why I said like no. Leak you use me and her. Mine is more funny. Hers is more.
serious.
It's serious. She could do jury, and I do dark comedy. You put that together in the intro because I wanted to do a challenge. Well,
Oh,
I've been
I love that.
asking for years, but I think that we should be the judges because it wouldn't be fair.
Right.
I
It
think
would
that we
be
should
fair
do.
to
I
put it
think
like,
that we should do an intro and outro challenge.
oh, I love that. Love it. That
Me
would
and
tell
Leak, you
I
can
love to
be
see
me.
it too.
Yeah, and intro, a brand kit,
Mm,
and I think it would be a blessing to the community
mm-hmm.
because everybody will have new. It's like putting on. Okay, let me explain it to the slow people in the back. It's like changing clothes, bitch.
Tell it.
Okay, it's putting a new suit on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, when Leak you gonna do her when she checking a bitch, she got her checker bitch. When she doing UFOs, she got her UFO suit on. Your
Yep,
channel has a face. It's a face. Your banner is your face. Your avatar is your face. Can you make it pop? I
baby.
think that we should do
Simple.
that.
Baby,
But people will have to donate into the pot though, because I ain't got no money, honey. Shoot, I can't.
I've been wanting to teach people how to do those YouTube banners so bad. I even considered doing a live to show people how
you
to do their
you're
banners,
not doing that for free.
I'm not doing it.
We've
I,
already done it. We've been teaching these people for years. They take whatever skill, and then they take it and use it as a form of weaponizing.
mm-hmm.
Of weaponizing, and then flag you on top of it and act like it's
Right.
they shit.
Facts, man.
But the thing is, the beauty of it, all you did was empower content creators like me in Leak You, you know,
Mm-hmm.
because we actually took the time to read the pamphlet.
Yep.
This ain't like Uncle George that I'm gonna put it together 20 hours later. Read the fucking instructions.
Yep.
We need to know what we're dealing with. And I don't want nobody to get caught up. I heard a conversation over on Lady Nika's.
Yeah.
And different content creators where they were just the bulk of it was saying, in a sense, that no, it was Yaya. That we all then done something on here that could be considered illegal. And I agree with her.
Yeah.
I agree with her. Because when a big came for me and said that I allowed the man on my platform that I knew R-word her, and then went on a tour and said that I continuously allowed him to R-word her.
Ooh, I must have missed this.
Oh, girl, I wasn't telling you that. I said, no, 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 no. I said, I'll take care of it. But I didn't do too much of a good job. But girl, I cussed that girl out. I could have been charged with a crime. How bad I cussed that girl out. I snapped.
Wow.
Okay, that wasn't no roasting. I had to, like, no, and it's still out there. I can't roll it back in. But that's the thing that they do. They use the weapon of let me give a bitch a wrench.
Man,
You
that
know,
shit
that's
birds.
go ahead.
That wrench shit is for the birds. Like the way people will get in their feelings when you take a wrench.
Girl.
I'm not obligated to give anybody a blue suit. You know what I mean? It's not an obligation.
Can
It's
you expound upon that, sis,
it,
about the wrench? Because I don't
people
even think they even think that they know about the wrench game.
people
But
get
go
in their
ahead.
feelings about these wrenches so much, and what they don't understand is that if you get wrenched up, you are a reflection of the platform you got the wrench in. So if I mean, what does it look like being wrenched up in somebody's chat? You're moderating, but you're showing up in their ops or their enemies platform while they're talking shit about you. That it doesn't work like that. And you know, any platform owner out here has the absolute 1000% right to wrench you and remove that wrench in a time that they deem fit. And the fact that people would get in their feelings and make a big issue or to do about the fact they ain't got no wrench, but they won't say that because they know how ridiculous it is. They know how ridiculous that it sounds. So they'll find another reason to attack you, but they won't really say what their actual issue is. I've definitely been there, Nicole. I've been there a
Oh
couple of
no,
times.
I know. That's the reason why I'm asking you. Now that's just one level.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Now let's talk about the flip side. The content creators that know that are aware of that use handing out wrenches as a form of weapons.
Yes, they do.
Because they know that they know that you love them or support their channel. So you don't go to the alleged ops.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you do then? I don't even know if you even remember the advice that you gave me many years ago, but I want to see what you're gonna say. Go ahead.
No, tell me, what did I tell you? Ignore it?
Yeah, well, no, you had told me you was like I see that you have that you moderate and stuff, but you don't really go any you're not networking basically. I'm paraphrasing.
Ah,
You
yeah,
was
yeah.
like you're not. You remember? You was like
Yep.
you're not. You can network, Nicole. What happened? That's having a very large effect on your platform. I'm here. You came out the bushes. That's when you finally felt my bushes. You didn't like the way I was You knew that I had more to offer, and you was like, "You're not networking. Like you helping everybody else. I don't really see what you're doing for yourself."
Yes. Yep. I meant that.
Hmm.
Meant
No, and
that.
I needed to hear that. You was like, you know, you can you can come to my channel. So after that, when I do come to your channel,
Hmm.
one minute you can see me in there, and the next minute you can't. Now, see, these are the more elevated people that know how to fuck with people's channels, because people can do stuff. That's that block, unblock,
Yeah.
unblock. That's not a good thing to be blocking people all the time, timing them out and stuff. But if you keep on blocking,
You're
they'll and
blocking them back.
blocking them, yeah, they're gonna put you. There's this place in the atmosphere that you go, and your channel will stay stuck there, and YouTube has to release you from there.
And hey, here's
Because I
another.
can't.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I was should. I didn't want my
No, go
thought
ahead,
to.
sir.
I didn't want my thought to fleet, but that's another thing when it comes, to these wrenches and stuff. Y'all gotta, these people, y'all gotta stop getting in your feelings about this shit at the end of the day. Like you said, people will weaponize it. I did it. I've definitely wrenched up people on my channel before just to fuck with somebody, to see what they would
Of
do.
course, me
you know,
too.
they're gonna get
That's
in their
why I
feelings.
can be admit.
And yeah, they get in their feelings every time.
As if I give you a wrench, that means that I own, like you're my property. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You know, I got caught up
yeah.
in that was years ago when I was young, dumb, and filled with yum yum sauce. Okay, like immature as a content creator, because like you gotta be able to. That river flows, man, and some go uphill and some go downhill.
For every yin, there's a yang, right?
There you go.
For every yin, there's a yang. For everything that you do, there's going to be a response, right? I mean, there's an action and there's a reaction for everything.
Hmm.
So if you don't want the
Hmm.
reaction, don't do the action. That's all I can say. But no, I
Well,
just
what
think
do you
there's
think
so much.
about the 30-day? Oh, I'm sorry, sis. Go
No,
ahead.
go ahead,
My
babe.
bad.
Go ahead.
I was going to ask you, what do you think about the influx of the arguments and stuff for the last check of the
You
year?
know, you know what? There's been a lot going on on the YouTube streets. You know what I think? I'm checked out. I'm not even interested. Um, I,
Good.
I, I'm checked out. That's how I feel.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm so
That's
over.
growth.
I,
Because it's like there's things I could, would like to provide commentary on, but then it's like, well, what is the purpose?
yeah,
Because I would have to, you know what I mean? Like I could, girl, wow, look, I just went through my phone, right, to clear out, stuff, and I told you I was having some issues and stuff,
yeah.
and I said, you can even be a hoarder in your phone. Why in the hell am I holding on to all this shit? I said, Lord Jesus, I could start so much shit. And I said, you know what? Why would I hold on? This is what I said to myself. Why would you hold on to something like that unless you're planning to do something, even though you ain't planning to do something? Because
Hmm.
if you know you got something like that in your arsenal, say so individual, I can be like, oh, you did this back and I had to pray about it, and I deleted that shit out my phone. Shit that I didn't even know that I had.
Proud
That
of you.
people sent me drops and shit. I said, no, I don't want that in there, sis. For real.
I'm proud of you. I actually just did the
Thank
same thing.
you.
Maybe
For
3 or 4 months
real?
ago. Yep. I went through and I deleted all kinds of screen recordings,
Hmm.
screenshots that I had, pictures, things that had been sent to me. I went through and I deleted all that shit, all of it, because I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't
Mm-hmm.
need it. I don't need
How did you feel,
I
Leaky,
felt
why when you were experiencing that?
I
Like,
felt great
d-
when I made that decision to go through and delete a lot of that stuff. Man, I felt great. I felt free. It was like
mm,
me shutting the door or putting the bow on the present. Because
mm,
like I said, hey, I'm not going to even be a part of this anymore. I
mm-hmm,
just give it up. I don't want no part of it. I could absolutely come out and tap somebody's ass if I wanted to, but
mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm a bigger person and I don't need to do that. So I felt great.
It
Felt,
does feel freeing, doesn't it?
yes, it does.
Like physically, spiritually lighter. I'm
Yep.
like, no wonder why StreamYards don't take this literally. But I'm saying, like, ours as you a content creator, sis, and you're an editor. So our minds work different. We work off of energy, off
Hmm.
of pre-perception, right? Because people will come to you and say, "Well, I just like the way that you edit. Make me something." I don't think people
That part.
realize how hard that is. That means I got to look at you and analyze you and figure out
That
what the
part.
hell how the hell you expect me to do that?
That part.
But
And
I
then I
can, but I
go
can do
through so
it.
I can add those special personal touches, right? To the edit.
Right.
I've been working on something, for a couple of months now. I kind of got sidetracked with some life stuff, and I'm still working on it. But I know it takes me a while to pump out graphics. This is an example. It'll take me a while to do that for people because like you said, I got to analyze and all this sort of a thing, and yeah, because I want to make sure that's perfect when it comes out. So yeah, it may take a while, but I promise you, when you get them, you'll love them.
Oh yeah. Once you get it, you're gonna roll with it for at least a good solid year and a half.
Hell yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I have to
Black
be inspired. I have to look at you. I have to see. I need to see your behavior. What
is
colors God
art.
presents to my spirit about you. What works in your algorithm. See, real editors just don't make you thumbnails and throw a picture up there.
That's
I look
easy.
at your analytics. I
That
need to
part.
see who's watching you and what colors those people like. Just because you like blue, bitch, your people might like red on you.
Down
But
to
see,
picking
that's
a
game.
color can be
That's game.
difficult. As
That's
an
game.
editor, even selecting a color
Yes.
is difficult. Real shit.
Mm-hmm. I had to accept that shit. Red ain't the color I too much care for. Got
Right.
trauma behind it.
Hmm.
But red works for me in the algorithm versus maybe what I want it to be blue. No, the colors even girl, that's too much advice. Ooh, Lord, that was freak. They're gonna try to Google it. You can't Google it. The AI ain't gonna help you.
No.
Me and me and Leak you
Edit.
help program that too.
Yeah. What they just don't know. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hey, my phone is on 6%, so I better get off of here before I, end up kicking myself off. But I love you to pieces, girl. And
I
I
love you
love
to
that
pieces
intro,
too.
boo. All
Well,
right.
thank you, sis.
I'll be in
All
touch.
right.
All right, boo.
You better.
I
Talk to you
will.
soon, love.
All
All
right.
right.
Bye.
That was leaku.com. Y'all make sure that y'all like, share, and subscribe. Shout out to the future replay gang. But I just came on, like I said, to rant and rave, and I wanted to run some of these edits that I made to help conform um, my StreamYards to make it comfortable for me or whatever. I'm dropping a link. If anybody want to chop it up, I want to know y'all opinions. What are we going to keep and what we going to get rid of? And what behavior are you going to maintain the same behavior? Like 2024 is 30 days away. Have you put your Christmas tree up yet? Okay. Have you checked your FICO score? You know that you can get you an extra little 5 points if you do something right before the end of the year. So Anyway, I'm gonna play this other one that I edited on here or whatever. If anybody decides to drop down, but I need to see it from my viewer side. And yeah, it is what it is.
And I stood there in the freezing cold, and I waited for you, but you never showed. Girl, where you at? Ooh, where you at? Ooh, where you at? Somewhere smoking crack. Where you at? Ooh, at the trap. Ooh, smoking crack. I stood there in the freezing cold, and I waited for you.
Sweet the remix
I
God.
stood there in the freezing cold, and I waited for you, but you never showed. Girl, where you at? Ooh, where you at? Ooh, where you at? Somewhere smoking crack. At the trap. Ooh, at the trap. Ooh, smoking crack. Ooh,
Sway, this my shit.
ooh, girl, where you at? Ooh, where you at? Ooh, where you at? Somewhere smoking crack. At the trap. Ooh, at the trap. Ooh, smoking crack. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Please come home. I got beans and bologna. Yeah.
I'm sorry I made you cry. You ate.
Please come home. I got beans and bologna. Yeah.
You ate.
Please come home.
Sweet the remix
I
God.
got beans and bologna.
I'm sorry I made you cry.
Please come home. I got beans and bologna. Please come home. I got beans and bologna.
I'm sorry I made you cry.
I got beans. 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 I got beans.
Sweet the remix God.
Please come home. Please come home.
You ate. I'm sorry I made you cry.
Please.
I'm sorry. Okay. That's funny to me, but just because it's funny to me doesn't mean it's funny to other people. So, y'all that don't feel comfortable dropping down, my Sky Watchers, we love you. Just DM me and let me know or whatever. And I'm so thankful. Thank you, Leak my sister, for coming up here. In regards to cleaning out, especially from a person that is an editor, from an editing standpoint, you know, when you have images that are placed inside your brain and you have to create, they can make footprints in the sand. And there's a lot of stuff that people are allowing to make footprints in their spirit. Social media. My daughter, she came home, my baby Shasha, and they're teaching them at school about, she gave it to me. Um, I'm going to do a video about it. You do have a right to come on social media and not be harassed and violated. The laws have changed. That doxing shit is going to become a day of a felony. Instead of the day of the past, you're going to end up with a felony or a gross misdemeanor. Now, who wants to have, let me give you an example. Let's just say you end up getting in trouble with the law, whatever, and they charge you, you got a bigger crime, and they reduce it down and say that it's petty. Now, even though that the crime is reduced down to its petty, you have to look what you were charged with and what they reduced it with, and how you're going to be perceived in business, a job, where you live. Who wants to do any dealings with someone that is known to give out other people's information with malicious intent? That means that you are a danger, a possible danger. Someone that's going to come in with disruption, contention, strife. Ain't nothing like having a disrespectful, contention, and strife neighbor. Okay? It can destroy everything you got going on. You going to get in your car early in the morning, wash your face and brush your teeth, trying to blow your nose, and you got some hating ass neighbor living next to you because they jealous, okay? Because they want beans and bologna. Beans and bologna. Hey, swipe the remix card. Look at me. So, like I said, I'm just ranting and rambling, but you have some of us that are content creators, social media influencers, intertwined, and then you just got people that got phones that turn it on and call chaos. They chaos demons. But my thing is, if you have the knowledge and the wisdom on what platforms you're dealing with, you can't get set up. You turn the live button on. You decide to hit panels or share, like, subscribe. And there's consequence. Freedom of speech ain't free. And I wish people would expand themselves. That's the challenge that I have. So, Leek, you said that she'll do it. I think I have another person in mind. I don't know what the pot could be. You know, I wouldn't do nothing with the money, but I think we should. We should have an editing contest, a brand kit contest. I think we should. But see, my thing is this. They mess around and go hire somebody to do it. So I don't know how me and Leak you, we knowledgeable enough. No, maybe you need to do that shit live. I don't know. Turn your screen recording on and show. Do a tutorial. Everybody have to do a tutorial. 10-second intro, 10-second outro, thumbnail, banner. But I don't know how we'll be able to know if y'all didn't, took your ass over there on Fiverr or had the homie make you one. You know what I mean? So maybe to make it a little bit more, maybe I have to present my own templates and y'all can use those. Because people are cheap. So, But anyway, who gonna come up here and talk shit with me? I'm in that mood today. Let's have a conversation. But I think we should. We could have an editing contest. But the thing is, if we, me and Leak, you decide to judge, we don't trust you hoes. You mess around, go pay somebody to do it. We need to know that you did. Just like they had a cooking competitions. And I think it would be good for the community. Because then y'all can updo and put some new clothes on your channel. Maybe we can make it simplified in that. Maybe go find somebody to pay. I don't know. The winner would be is that your channel look better. There is money left in social media, but if we don't be careful, and not just y'all, us, the AI is going to take over everything. The AI robots are taking jobs. We're gonna be sitting back looking like we gonna be singing like beans and bologna. It's not gonna be good. It's not going to be good. I'm telling y'all. So artificial intelligence cannot recreate actual human feelings and emotions. But the more it gets programmed, the more powerful it's going to become. People sitting back playing games with the law. Okay? We might don't like the law, might don't understand the law, but ignorance of the law still ain't no excuse. People on here lying on people, just defaming people. Like I said, I don't dox, I call the cops. That's what I do. I got kids and shit. I'm sensitive. It's just too much. I can't, handle all kinds of consistent beating on the head abuse. Okay. We don't take kindly to stalkers. Okay. We don't want y'all around. No. Even your perception and your view can change as a content creator, right? I think that there's so many talented people. My gift is I can look at you, I can look at your channel, I can look at your social media or whatever, what you're good at, and I can, wrap it up in my brain and then present you with 3 different options to change your brand to where you can financially actually feed yourself. YouTube is an asset to you for advertisement. For advertisement. The money's in the clicks, not the views. And I got some more stuff I got to delete up out of this phone, child. Just holding it down. Let me see what's the other one. I like this one.
I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
I'm sorry. I crack my own self up.
I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Can't handle shit. Okay, I want the truth. So, me and my baby, we're going to be doing a video, but it's not going to be over here on YouTube, where we're going to be discussing exploring cyberbullying, but it's going to be from my my daughter's perception in her experience, and Yeah, we're gonna share that. I'm not gonna let these demons on here stop what I'm gifted at, and nobody else should. Find the talents that are within inside you, because I'm telling you, these bots coming up, and they're gonna take over everything. Allegedly, I just said that, but that don't mean it's true. Okay. You know the algorithm, y'all. But I am gonna stay on here and ramble until I can't no more. So let's play this again. Y'all gotta come on now. Somebody tell me if you like it.
Money line, I'ma run it every time. Give me mine, going up, need no decline. Money line, I'ma run it. Don't play with it, don't be dishonest. Ay, still not understanding.
Woods, pretty face, but I'm known for hitting drugs. Yeah. Got him like, too good. To the yard, he ain't never leave this pretty on God. Broke, too good. Real boss, nigga got the woods, pretty face, but I'm known for hitting drugs. Yeah. Got him like, too good. To the yard, he ain't never leave this pretty on God. Broke, too good. Real boss, nigga got the hood. Real boss, nigga got the hood. He ain't never leave this pretty on God. Nigga got the hood.
And I waited for you, but you never showed. Girl, where you at? Ooh, where you at?
I like you. I like you. Now, let me break down and give you a little understanding of what you've seen. Those are different variations of intros and outros. It's a mashup, okay, of different styles. Now, I have different things that I, know how to do. I'm just dealing with storage issues. I need a hard drive. This stuff gets expensive to be able to store and images and so on and so forth. So hopefully God gonna bless me with the means that I need or whatever. I have people that are reaching out to me that would like for me to produce and do all kinds of stuff. But I like us little regular folks. That's a big responsibility. I ain't afraid of it now. But some people are good in front of the camera, and some people are good behind the camera. Some have the gift to do both. You got good speakers, and then you got bad speakers. You got people that are quick with it. I would say like Wiley. He's quick on his feet in regards to response. Sean Bradley, very confident, very thorough, very powerful voice. Good content creators. They got heart. There's always a light at the end of the tunnel, child. Some might see it, some might not. And you can't expect people to do what you think and assume and perceive that they should do. I mean, come on now. I don't have to go into individual detail about what's going on here. Y'all know this is a hot mess and we should be shamed. People records is gonna be fucked. But this is my thing. People were warned. They were warned about the laws that were gonna be changing. It's your responsibility to know the laws in your state. It's your responsibility as a social media or having a social media account to know how and what you can and cannot do. It's the overlay for the underlay on that ass that's going on. People records gonna be fucked up out here on these YouTube streets, Instagram. See, TikTok, you can't go over there, honey. You can't go over TikTok with all that mess. Mm-mm. They'll ban you, delete you quicker than your head can spin. Ask yourself, what can you do more than cussing out your fellow social media experience partner? Is that all you got? I mean, it's easy to call somebody bald headed and unattractive. That's easy. But a full on debate is not. Where you have a certain amount of time to be able to speak and to respond. I don't know if people ready for that. I think the beef sector is dead. And I say that with in a sense of with respect. Okay. Not in no shape, form, or harm. What the beef sector was when it was created and how it birthed. It will never go back to that. There's too many sectors and the algorithm and stuff like that. And I feel like it's beating a dead horse because now it's so threatened in the sense. Let me see, how do I explain this? Like people gotta keep one upping. You know what I'm saying? Instead of them upping content, they're upping the violation of laws that they don't realize that they're violating due to their state. And then you got internet and blah 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 blah. You know, creating environments where straight gang stalking. You know, some people don't even know what the hell that is. You have a responsibility as a social media, having a social media account, to be responsible. People have a right to come on here and do their thing. Nobody's talking about being judged based on opinion, style, dress, so on and so forth. If I come on, right, I do my thing, and I fumble and have a camera slip. Oh Lord, you see that my kitchen is dirty. Or my feet are ashy. Or you find out that I've been saying that I'm not disabled and you find out I'm in a wheelchair. All right. Now you have a right to call me out on my lies. You have a right to say that, you know, your skin is ashy and very flaky, you know. But full on blown, isolated attacks after someone has asked you to leave them alone can fall in the lines depending on what state you're in as cyber, because you have to realize there's a difference between stalking, because stalking means, you know what I'm saying, what it means. I'm not going to go into detail, but we know what stalking is. But then there is where the law has changed. It's called cyber stalking, cyber harassment. And let me not get on you ninjas that be lying on people, using the court as fodder. Lessons need to be handed out. Heads need to be banged. But you can't tell people how to fight, wasting all that court's money. See, you can come on camera and talk shit all day. But half of these people, when they get in front of judges, they be stumbling. They don't know how to speak. They don't know court decorum. They don't know how to dress for court. They don't know how to handle none of that stuff. It's all funny until you in front of a judge. People fuck around and play around too much. And now it's legal on many fronts. Shit, y'all think there's just one person. There's somebody else under there. They'll be revealed. But I don't know. People need to find their inner talent. Just because you can cuss somebody out, that doesn't equate as talent. When you bum rush yourself all up in people's space, all up in people's business. Okay? Now, we all used to get the white pages. Everybody address is inside the white pages unless you contacted and asked them to remove your ass. Okay, your last current address with the post office. We all would get phone books, the yellow phone book and the white pages. Now, if somebody sends you information, what makes it doxing? What makes it stalking? You trying to encourage someone that has a big platform to attack someone? Depending on what state, it could be trouble in River City, honey. I hope that people really change their behavior for the 2024. Because God ain't finished yet. He just getting started. And I'm going to stay up here until I'm going to stay up here as long as I can. Just rambling and talking shit. Yes, I am. It's the first of the month. You better be paying your damn bills. Make sure you turn your water off. Okay? You got to redo your sprinklers. Can't have too much water coming out, okay? You could get a fine. They changing laws, all kinds of laws. It's illegal in the state of Nevada if your sprinkler system thing ain't programmed right. I said, I'm gonna go to jail. Romeo done chewed up the damn sprinkler system. Child. And they fine you for it like you will go to jail for because it ain't no water. Bolt it down. Shit. It's holding down too many alleged. Let me be quiet. Y'all seen what they've been finding down there down to the Lake Mead. Yeah. But what you gonna do with your 2024? What are you gonna do with the 30 days that are left? What are you going to do? I mean, because once people, we already had a content creator that ended up the IHOP situation. Shout out to VS for her experience, unfortunate experience. And now we have the other content. We have Rob Rats. I mean, oh my God. Because you have to, man, look, I don't know about y'all, but the last, it's been whatever, but I've had people pull up on me at the store. Like actually, tap me. Hey, girl, what's up, Nicole? It's like, damn, you part of the House of Reloaded. Why, don't do that. Like, but they be in the bushes. It scared the shit out of me. Damn near poo-pooed and pee-peed on myself. But like I said, the laws have changed. And we need to know how to be able to move on social media to be able to utilize our freedom of speech, use our freedom of speech effectively without getting caught up and ended up in the court system. The doxing gonna have to stop. Because doxing, the definition of doxing, come on now, y'all. He's putting out, information with malicious intent. If the maliciousness is able to be proven, then there you go. And then once that is proven, then that's when you got gang stalking. Okay. Like there's some stuff I really want to break down. No, I'm not a lawyer or nothing like that. But I do have permission from people that don't want to be named to where I can really share about some of this stuff. And I came on here and I warned, I tried to. I try to be there for my community as a Black content creator. I feel that that I am a part of the history of social media when it was being built from my state, from Las Vegas. And I feel that I have a responsibility, you know what I'm saying, when I see stuff that can harm our communities. And like I said, when it was deduced down to sectors, psychologically, people don't realize the power that they have. It doesn't matter. My sister Tara told me it does not matter how many people are watching you, sis. It matters who's watching you. That one person can have millions of followers, but they like you. And your message can go everywhere, good, bad, or indifferent. Shout out to my sister Tara Info for you. The lies and stuff that people put on each other. Like the last thing that we need is everybody sitting up with charges and stuff. It's the beef sector to me is I already said that it was on life support. It needs to be refragmented. The beef sector is not challenges. In my opinion, it's not. It's about the battle of minds coming together. Serious, hardcore debates that can get real, I would say, dark. And I don't know. The people can change it though. The psychological effect that it's having on the community as a wise, even the T sector, the Black sector. We as Black folks, we know how to make shit shake. Do not allow the artificial intelligence turn you into a criminal. People think that petty charges ain't shit. No, they're serious. A petty charge? Nobody wants to deal with a petty criminal. It means you're willing to do anything for clout. Willing to do anything for clout. I don't want to be that broken because a lot of people that are coming on social media are utilizing their trauma that is undiagnosed trauma and they're calling it content or I'm just a subscriber. Okay, but why are you behind the scenes doxing people though? Like you're a whole subscriber, but you're a whole doxer. An inadvertent doxer. Like these people play too much. They're fake. And they want to create and keep shit going. We deserve better in our community. And the bag is on the floor. People don't think there's no bag. No, there's a bag there. I want to, have affiliations with people to where we can communicate and figure out how to produce content for our communities, whatever state that we live in, to make a difference. I'm going to play this other video, and let me go share this out, because apparently I don't know why they're flagging this. It's a damn shame. Very frustrating, but it is what it is. It's part of the game. Here we go.
Make sure y'all are praying and asking God to protect and cover everything that you post on social media, okay? The amount of witches and warlocks and evil demonic people that sit and watch and monitor what you post is at an all-time high, baby. Whether your page is public or whether it is private, please cover your social media pages. Monitoring spirits are at an all-time high right now, and I mean an all-time high right now. Pay attention to your surroundings. If you're seeing them little gnat flies come out of nowhere, if you're seeing spiders come out of nowhere, centipedes, crawly things that are coming out of nowhere, those are most likely monitoring spirits, okay? And this is a real warning for people who make content on a daily. You really got to stay prayed up. As your content grows and as your followers go up, as your numbers go up, as your views go up, that is a lot of eyes on you. There's a lot of eyes on you. And not all of those eyes are going to love you. You're going to have some people that's going to love you. You're going to have some people that kind of like you a little bit. Then you're going to have some people that just can't stand you. Then you're going to have some people who really want to harm you to the point that they are willing to take your pictures and your videos and work stuff on them, okay? So not only should you be covering your social medias daily, but you have to cover yourselves daily every single day, okay? Get in the habit of shutting down the eyes of the monitoring spirits. Shut down the witches and the warlocks, their spells, hexes, and word curses. Shut that stuff down daily. Make it a part of your daily routine. These people are jealous. These people are envious. These people want what you have. And it's not only material things. People can look into your spirit. They can see your prophetic gifts. They can see your gifts in general. They can see the type of spirit that you have. They can see the blessings that God has placed on you. They can see into the spirit. You ever make a post and you feeling yourself and you feeling good, and then a few moments later after that post, out of nowhere, it's like somebody slipped you a Benadryl? Oh yeah, baby, they done sent you something, okay? Cover your social media pages and get in a habit every single day. Say this quick little prayer. Say, Father God, right now in the mighty name of Jesus, I come before you humbly as I know how. I thank you for my life. I thank you for my health. I thank you for my strength. Father, I'm coming before you today. I ask that you cover and protect my social media videos, my social media photos under your blood and under your protection. I rebuke and I bind up the hand of the enemy, and I command that he take his hands off of my photos and off of my videos. I command that all witches and all warlocks, that their eyes are blinded from my pages and that their tongues are binded up as well. I rebuke and bind up their tongues so their tongues won't be able to speak anything negatively over anything that I post, Father. Remove my social media out of their sight and off of their minds, Father. When they go to look for my social media, may it not be found. I'm praying that any weapon that they are trying to form against me, that it will not prosper, Father. Cover and protect my family and my friends that are on my page. Protect all business moves and business endeavors that are on my page, Father. Shield my page from all outside negative influences that have no business being on my page. Place a hedge of Psalms 91 protection over my social media and over my life, Father. I decree and I declare that any witch, any warlock, anybody that's working voodoo or wishing me ill intent, when they come across my page, that they are turned from my page immediately, Father. Keep my page covered and protected in the mighty name of Jesus. In Jesus' name we say amen. Amen.
Holy Spirit, I just pray that the right person will see this video. Not just anybody, but the one that you have chosen to watch this video. God just released this prophetic word concerning you that I needed to get to you ASAP. The first thing that I heard the Lord say was, leave it alone. Now what God is about to tell you next is literally going to cause you to save this video and come back to it as a testimonial that you can share with friends later to give God glory. Now I just heard the Spirit of the Lord drop this in my spirit concerning you. First thing he said is, let it be. God just spoke and said that you are to allow him in this season to be your representative. He says, I'm representing you. I heard the Spirit of the Lord say the reason why things feel like they're getting tighter in this season is because I'm narrowing the road, says the Lord. And God says, I'm narrowing it because a select few have been chosen to go through this narrow way. You are watching this video, first of all, and you watched it this far because this video was meant for you. But God said that you are about to squeeze through this narrow way. And what makes you unique in this season and why you're going to do things that other people have been praying to see done is because you are willing to go places others aren't willing to go. God is right now releasing a divine favor upon your life. But God said this. He said that he wants you to get this revelation so that you don't get tricked by the enemy going forward. But in this season that you're in, you're about to see things accelerate fast and then faster, almost like express type fast. But then he says, don't be surprised when things slow way back down. And the picture that I'm seeing are speed signs, speed limit signs. And I see like one showing 20 miles an hour, and then another one 35 miles an hour, and then 65 miles an hour, and then back down to 20 miles an hour, then back up to 55 miles an hour, and then back down to 10 miles an hour. And I heard the Lord say this, don't get tricked because things go faster and slower. The Lord said this, that the reason why is because I'm navigating you in this season. And there's certain parts of this season that I need to speed you through because you've been prepared and you are ready. And some parts I need to slow you down to show you who I am for you in this season. Now, this word is a word for you. I hope you're as excited as I am to be able to release this word to you. I hope you equally receive this word because this word is a divine word from the Holy Spirit.
Ooh, I love that word. Honey, I am starting to really truly fall in love with TikTok. TikTok is very challenging because you really have to express yourself over there. You have to, there's certain words and stuff that you can't say. I've been to TikTok jail 3 times in 30 days prior. And but I believe that it's a good thing because it can help you grow in regards to how you can communicate effectively. And communication is the darn key. Now, like I said, I'm up here, I'm ranting and I'm raving. Just playing my little videos to see what I'm going to keep and what I'm going to get rid of. I done dropped the link. Let's talk. Like I said, there's a lot. He got 30 days left in a year. The laws have changed. They have finally caught up with social media, not to its fullest capacity, of course. And us as a community cannot allow artificial intelligence to destroy our backgrounds. Don't let them fool you. Don't be fooled. The Bible says, my people shall perish due to the lack of knowledge. Only a fool will reject advice from wise counsel. It's just sad. It's just really sad. Overall, our kids is watching this shit. We try to act like they're not, but it goes through everywhere. They see it somehow, some way. It trickles back. It comes back. Everything that you put out here on this social media platform, if you don't think that you're going to be held responsible for your verbal, think again. Shout out to Yaya, like she said. She said we all done said something up on here. Because based on the laws, it could. Somebody could take it, but then you got the liars. People that pretend that you did something to them. False allegations. That shit still costs money. It costs money to go to court. That shit ain't free. So even if you don't end up with a charge and it's false and all this other stuff, you still had to spend money to have yourself presented at court. So you don't end up having a warrant in a complete different state. You piss somebody off, you don't even have to piss them off. They could just be a demon and go to the courts and lie on you, string videos together. And I hope that the people don't think that you can, yeah, you can have screen recordings, but you actually have to have the full video in its full capacity. The full video. You got a good lawyer, they'll throw it out. It won't be considered as evidence because they have to know what happened, what was said before and after, what was the heart of the video, unless there was a crime being committed directly right then in that space. But we're dealing with words, right? Words. And then, from my observation, you see other people just wilding out or whatever. I don't think they give a F if anybody go to jail, get out, or whatever. It's just entertainment to them. So that's up to you as a content creator or your experience on social media to know that these people don't give a fuck about you. They will replace you just like that. 1 minute you're their host, and the next minute you're a panel killer. I don't know. I don't want to break my moral compass and my spirit just to have attention, to have a whole bunch of people in my chat that don't give a. You want people to actually deal with you instead of encouraging bad behavior, because these laws they're able to they can stack charges on top of you. You could be innocent and, but what if you don't have the money to fly to a different state? But it has to be something there, some form of something there. Well, no, not in Baltimore, child. Baltimore, they just let you go down there and pay the fee. You can say whatever the hell you want to. That's some bullshit. I hope they change the law down there. Motherfuckers can just say you did this, that, and the third. People got jobs. People don't want shit on their back. People don't even want speeding tickets on their damn background. The hell I want something on my background that got to do with social media because I ain't got enough coof or gumption about myself to sit the fuck down and shut the fudge up. Now I got something unnecessary because people trying to make it. No, petty is serious. Anything that changes and alters you, your name is supposed to mean something. Your last name is a representation of who you are in some sense. to allow yourself to step outside of yourself, to just slabber off at the mouth, not caring about your future. I'm telling you, they teaching this in my daughter's school. All it's going to be left is AI robots. No emotion, no empathy, no sympathy, no care, or no concern. We are our own weapons of mass destruction. Never know. You sitting on here talking shit, might have to end up taking a family member's child into your custody. And then they got to pull your background, and they look on your background and see that what you do is stalk and harass people online. And then if the charge don't stick, you still got to pay to get that shit removed, depending on what state you in. And then once it's in the internet, you got to pay to get that, pay to scrub. You know how much it costs to get your shit scrubbed off the internet, because it's going to keep coming back. You got to opt out. It's all kinds of stuff. This ain't back in the day, bitch. We ain't on no farm. People being put in danger. And some people seem like they all right with it. It's all right when they doing the doxing and abusing and harming people until it's your day. Because we all have our day, all of us. We have our day. We all one day will have our day. And multiple days at that. Might last months. What you reap, you shall sow. Fuck karma. That reaping. Oh, Lord. Jesus. Then the chastising by the Heavenly Father. You don't think the Father gonna check you? A fool and his money shall soon part. Just being foolish. All for a click and a view. Climbing up on panels like you surviving for the last day of food. And get up there and act a whole plumb fool. Then you got the other ones that know how to maneuver a little bit better through these social media streets, and they use what you did as their power to be able to get money, but it's still blood money. Ignorance ain't bliss. People want to be in cliques and shit like we in gangs. The hell wrong with you? You need somebody, you need importance that bad that you praying for a StreamYard link to give you justification for your unnecessary, ungodly, unsavory behavior. And the people that's behind the scenes, behind the scenes. Oh, I just get so agitated, but that's what they call it. Behind the scenes, like they created a whole production. Really? Behind the scenes. You mean you was on the phone with a bitch? Behind the scenes. That's just so irritating to me. Don't even know how to create a thumbnail with I was behind the scenes. No, you was just on the phone with a bitch and she recorded you. That's all that. Call it what it is. Call a thing a thing. Ugh. I don't think none of this shit that's going on, like in the African American community, in this form of algorithm, is cool overall. Now, you can't tell nobody now how to feel. You know what I'm saying? Somebody harassing you and stalking you. No, you do it whatever is deemed necessary to protect you or your family. By all means, within legal realms, that you do to the best of your ability. But I do agree with Yaya in regards to freedom of speech, though. Freedom of speech ain't free. It's consequence. That's why we have to. Ignorance of the law ain't no excuse. We have to know the laws in our states. We have to know how to move around on social media. It is what it is. Or you're gonna have some demon that's sitting back cop blocking on you, waiting for you to make a mistake. But I will tell you this. In court, you have to have a full video and it's pretty much in its form. Unless they change that law too, because they keep changing stuff. Because, in the beginning it could have been a parody. They have to have an understanding of what took place. And I'm only imagining these judges getting the influx of a whole bunch of weak ass people that can't take debates, right? And their feelings is hurt versus the people that are really being stalked and harassed. And like just the whole conundrum of it all, right? Because there's a process that's supposed to take place, right? There is, and it's kind of pretty much across the board. If someone is harassing you on social media, number one, all right, always remember this. It don't matter. This is kind of across the board. You have to you cannot accuse somebody of stalking you, right? If you haven't told the person or have any form of proof that they're harassing you and stalking you. You have to make a solid line in the sand rather, and say, okay, ... you are harassing me, or you feel that way, or whatever. And then you got to check them. You can do a verbal and say, please leave me alone. That's a count, but it needs to be proof of that. But then you have to give a written response, right? You have to delegate. And then you put that on your community wall or wherever, if it happens on YouTube or TikTok, but TikTok won't let people attack you like that. So this issue is on YouTube and Facebook too, to a certain extent. But you have to verbally give a cease and desist. All right. So once you provide the verbal, and then the written legal cease and desist. All right. And you add the person, connect their channel, blah, blah, blah. Then they're aware. All right. But we can't be complaining about stalking and harassment and then we stalking and harassing. Like those two don't go together. Like when you're in fear, you don't use the person that you're afraid of in that sense. You know what I'm saying? As content, like you go back and forth. But everybody has a right to do whatever they decide to do. Your life, your whatever. But when you're afraid of someone, you definitely don't constantly bring them up because you'll be concerned. Oh shit, no, don't say that person name. They mess around and show up and mess up the party. See, there's a few negative demons up on this application apparatus, as they would say. That thought that they were going to turn me into their fodder and their content. Now, if it was debates and we going back and forth or whatever, but no, you want to do harm. A whole different ballpark. You got to check them. You have to let them know, no. And then we have the other option, psychological aspect of, then what you on here if you can't take a joke, if you can't take a roast or a gag, you know what it gives. I agree with that to a certain extent. But what if ain't nobody fucking with you? Right? And you got all eyes on you. And then you got some barren back, spiritual barren back individual waiting to just attack. It be some shit y'all going down behind them scenes. People be wanting to hurt people. And I don't know why. Is it because they want to have like hundreds of people in their chat? I don't know. But you can't justify evil and unsavory behavior. It is what it is. It's evil and unsavory behavior. People want to cause harm, jealousy, insecurity, and that they don't have the gift to create or test themselves. Trauma. Trauma is their content. You have to know who you are, because social media is different. Like it's going to beat, but this is another world for us that has accepted this challenge, that has allowed it in our homes. They automatically give you a phone with YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, formerly known as Twitter, X, WhatsApp. All of these apps are already programmed automatically in your phones when you get a new one. What you gonna do with it? Oh, I got a message and he wants to take me out on a date. I don't know if I'm ready to go out on a date. I might talk to him on the phone. He kind of cute, y'all. He physically fit. He got nice teeth and nice skin. He got some thick lips too. Ooh, he fine. And he older. I like older men. Yes. So. Okay. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to stay live until I have to pick my daughter up. I'm going to play music because somebody's going to come up here and hit this damn link if I have to make you. Okay? Because I'm going to go into my DMs. Anyway, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. This is too much. I'm going to have to email YouTube. I'm going to have to. I just, ugh. But like I said, like in regards to going to court, dealing with social media, there's cyber harassment, cyber stalking, and there's gang stalking. You don't have to meet the individual in person. But I have talked to the FBI. I have talked to, like, for real, I'm not making this up, but whatever, because they didn't believe it was no task force. They really didn't believe. How you think what's his name got arrested? I told y'all there was a task force. They sit back and they watch. They have to use an example to be able to how to charge a person effectively. Rob Rax was one of the first. Mm-hmm. So let's see what we're going to do here. All right. So I'm getting so many messages. Y'all got to come out the bushes now. But in regards to the law, every law, let me do this. Okay. What is the law for cyber harassment and cyber stalking in Las Vegas, Nevada? Let's see what it says. Okay. See, Vegas stepped their game up because you know why? They got Nicole Reloaded, okay, that live here. Okay, my father, Mr. Harris. Okay? We've been fighting for this for a long time. The laws have changed. You can't do that for naggle stuff here. Okay? Stalking is stalking, but there's a difference between cyber stalking and cyber harassment. Now, but the burden of proof is very heavy. The burden of proof, let me say that a couple of times. The burden of proof is very heavy to prove cyber, because you have to prove how you know it wasn't somebody else with that device. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. So it says cyber stalking offenses are considered to be a Class C felony. That's in Nevada. In Nevada, they changed the laws. It was when they first created it wasn't even like this. Like I'm telling y'all, we don't want to be talking about we doing a roast and a gag and a drag and click a link, and now we facing felony charge, a Class C felony. No, can we say that together? We don't want Class C felonies. We don't want no felony. We don't wanna. Hold on. I done lost it, y'all. Damn. In the state of Nevada, what is cyber stalking and cyber harassment? All right, now every victim, alleged victim, would be considered as different. Let me utilize myself as an example. Okay. Unfortunately, but fortunately, I'm a domestic violence survivor, right? All right. So let's just say that I am in some form of hiding. All right. Somebody decides to come out and dox me because we've had uh, a debate back and forth. You go, you place it on your platform. Now you have exposed me because you assume because everything is public. It's public. It's public. It's public. Right. All right. Now I am not considered as a social media celebrity. I'm not a celebrity. All right. Not a celebrity. So I can roll with this law: cyber harassment, cyber stalking. Okay. So that means that I still have a reasonable expectation of privacy. All right. So then you add on the fact that I have post-traumatic stress disorder that I was diagnosed with due to the fact of domestic violence. So you want to drag me because, my past. Not give an opinion, but, because they call dragging, oh, I hope you die and all this weird stuff. I gotta learn how to use this phone. Okay. A person who commits the crime of stalking with the use of an internet or network site, electronic mail, text messaging, or any other similar means of communication to publish, to display, or distribute information in a manner that substantially increase the risk of harm or violence to the victim shall be punishable. Okay? They dropped this law a couple of years, but they keep expanding upon it, right? So if you're getting like harassed and all, you can't just do that to people. Unfortunately, freedom of speech ain't free. A person who commits the crime of stalking with the use of the internet or network site, electronic mail, text, blah, blah, blah. No, where's the cyber? Okay. Now they expanded upon that. And what is the cyber stalking law in Las Vegas, Nevada? Look at this. They didn't turn this shit into a y'all, I didn't even notice. It was a misdemeanor. Hold on. It says computer stalking is prosecuted as a category C felony. The sentence includes 1 through 5 years in prison and up to $10,000 in fine. See, that's why when I used to do the videos, I would say because it's a difference between stalking and stalking, but it's a difference if it's cyber stalking versus stalking. And I think that's where people, but it depends on what state. Now, California and Nevada, have figured this kind of thing out because they have a lot of performers and stuff like that out here. Dancers and celebrities come here. The thing is, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, right? So they don't want people running their mouths. You came down here to do your flip and flop and get your dick to bop and all that. Ain't nobody business. Because it affects the flow. That saying is true to the heart. They don't like snitches. You run your mouth, then you gonna get what you get. And that ain't no black thing, no white thing, or nothing. That's just what it is. Loose lips sink ships. Shut the. All right. Ain't nobody making none of this up. Computer stalking is prosecuted as a category C felony. The sentence includes 1 through 5 years in prison and up to $10,000 in fines at the judge's discretion. At the judge's discretion. Oh, they're gonna peel your financial cat back down here. Look. Penalties of violating a restraining order. Violating a restraint. See, because I know Pior was like, well, what does this have to do with Vegas? And no, it didn't have nothing to do with it in regards to what J. Don is going through. But you have to realize when laws change in one state, other states will adopt them. And they're looking to California and Nevada for the illegal porn and all this other stuff. Then Atlanta jumped on. Okay. Some people said that red states think different. Okay, well, Nevada's a swing state. One, it might be blue, and then next it might be red. Okay. So look at this. The defendant may be placed on probation for up to 5 years in lieu of incarceration, penalties, and restraining orders. You can do plea bargains. It's all kinds of stuff that you can do, but this is all over cyber. Look, hold on real quick. I'm going to come back and I'm going to read this because I think this is important. Because once one state adopts a law, the other states would agree. Because they need to see where it's going to work at, where it will stick. There's a difference between between stalking and cyber stalking. But it's still stalking, but how they formulate the law, I don't know. I'm in school right now, y'all. I'm debating. I don't know. Tara told me I should be an attorney. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I'm really thinking about it. Look at this. We have been waiting for years for the penal codes to catch up with what's going on. And they're finally here. And other states are going to adopt these laws. Don't let them fool you. Don't let them fool you. Look at this. Like, it's out the gate. This should have felony down here. But see, the thing is, they don't let nobody just come in and put on a piece of paper. Well, here go. We got Nicole, Harris, and in a little video. No, you're gonna have some solid, and they're gonna get your ass. Oh my Lord. Oh, I feel like I need to put my hands up, child. You have the right to remain silent. I can't believe they didn't turn this into a felony, y'all. A felony. Nevada cyber stalking laws and penalties. A whole felony. A felony. Woo! I'll be right back.
And I stood there in the freezing cold, and I waited for you, but you never showed. Girl, where you at? Ooh, where you at? Ooh, where you at? Somewhere smoking crack. Where you at? Ooh, at the trap. Ooh, smoking crack. I stood there in the freezing cold. I waited for you.
Sweet the remix guard.
I stood there in the freezing cold. I waited for you, but you never showed. Girl, where you at? Ooh, where you at? Ooh, where you at? Somewhere smoking crack. At the trap. Ooh, at the trap. Ooh, smoking crack. Ooh,
Sway, this my shit.
ooh, girl, where you at? Ooh, where you at? Ooh, where you?
All right. Sorry, I had to use that so I can go. But look. Okay. Now, it says in Nevada, cyber stalking can be prosecuted as a crime when the stalker uses text messages, emails, or other electronic media to harass victims to point that they listen, see, this is the part that people don't get. This is where I get agitated with people, okay? Ignorance of the law is no excuse. That's why ain't nobody over here, because they don't want to hear this kind of teaching. You're going to jail. Keep playing with it. All right. In Nevada, cyber stalking can be prosecuted as a crime with the stalker using text messages, emails, or other electronic media to harass victims to the point that they are reasonably feel frightened for their safety. This is a felony. The offense is prosecuted as a Category C felony, and with the sentence of 1 to 5 years and a fine up to $10,000. A person who commits the crime of stalking with the use of the internet or network site, electronic mail, messaging, any other similar means of communication to public display, distribute information in a manner that substantially increases the risk of harm or violence to the victim shall be punished for a Category C felony. That's the state of Nevada. Ooh, but let me tell you something. That make me feel somewhat kind of safe. I got ideas about content and stuff that I want to do for me, not for other people, but for me and my baby. And to know that this law here is to protect me and mine, because you should have the freedom to be able to create. We're not talking about opinions. We talking about harassment. It has to be a reasonable fear. Oh, you gonna get it. I didn't know this. It was a misdemeanor when it first came out. The Nevada crime of cyber stalking has 4 elements. The defendant acts in such a way that reasonably causes the victim to feel frightened, terrorized, or fearful for immediate safety of his or her housemate, spouse, it says even ex-spouse, parent, child, or other relatives by blood or marriage. The defendant actions are intentional. The stalking is done using the internet, email, text messages, or similar means of communication. And 4, the defendant uses the electronic means to publish or distribute information in a manner that substantially increases the risk of harm or violence. Cyber stalking is relatively, it's a new law, y'all. It's a new law. Look, cyber stalking is a relatively new crime, and there have been no Nevada Supreme Court cases interpreting this law. Therefore, it is difficult to know exactly what cyber stalking is, right? According to the language of the statute, it appears as sending someone several annoying emails would not qualify as cyber stalking. This is because receiving emails is and of itself does not substantially increase the risk of harm or violence to the victim. Okay? We child. Now, the following hypothetical scenarios may risk to the level of cyber stalking. But I've already talked to the FBI. I know how to get somebody charged with this crime. And it's not easy. Because shout out to the lead attorney. We coming for a nigga head. Sending group text messages to a victim and several strangers, inviting the stranger to come over to the victim's house for an orgy. The following hypothetical scenarios may rise to the level of cyber stalking. Beef sector. Sending a group text messages to a victim and several strangers, inviting a stranger. This is just an example, but sending several messages out to other people. Hold on. Publicly posting indecency and false information about the victim on Facebook meant to incite others to harass the victim, or sending a series of disrupting emails about snuff films to the victim, causing victim to fear for her life. I'm telling you, they have been utilizing the beef sector, the black sector as an example. They have a task force how to configure the law around the stuff that's going on. Note that the victims of cyberstalking commonly take out restraining orders against the alleged culprit. Temporary protective orders, TPOs, typically remain in effect for 45 days, and the judge may issue a TPO without giving the defendant an opportunity for a hearing. But the judge must permit the defendant an opportunity to be heard before. See, and this is what people are doing. Before issuing an extended protective order, okay, EPO, which may last up to 1 year. Yeah, this is new. Mm-mm. Now, yeah, this is new. Now, I know I heard the humbugs of it, but they finally actually put in the law because it would just say stalking, harassment, but now it actually says cyber stalking, cyber harassment. Us that have been harassed and abused online have been waiting for this. All right. Now, but remember what I told you guys. It's called here computer stalking is prosecuted. Computer stalking. Because you got to have a lot on your mother freaking mind to sit there and stalk somebody that you have never met and you utilize their images and so on and so forth. It should be a felony because they want people to stop. People are not going to stop. They're going to amp up the ante. And then that's where everything's going to be a la carte. Everything you're going to have to pay for. You're going to have to they're probably going to start charging if you can turn your volume up and down on your speaker. Hmm. Look at all of this stuff. There's plea bargains that you can do. You know what? Mm-mm. Look at this. All of these fine, all this stuff. The judge may also find the defendant in contempt for violating a court order and impose a fine. They have plea bargain deals that you can do. Depending on the case, the DA may be willing to reduce a cyber stalking charge down to a breach of peace. Look at this, a breach of peace, also called disturbing the peace or disorderly conduct of peace. And it's a misdemeanor, carrying up to 6 months, up to 1,000. But see, this is the thing. You want to go live in a really nice, rich neighborhood or a certain neighborhood or whatever, and you got this on your background, shit, they're not gonna let you in. Like this is extreme disruption for not having wherewithal of yourself without being able to express yourself effectively in regards to, content creator versus content creator. Example, Nick is angry at Eric and wants to scare him. Nick uses his brother's laptop to send him several threatening anonymous emails. Eric informs the police, who tracks the messages back to Eric's brother's computer. The brother gets arrested for computer stalking, but if the brother attorney can show that he was not the person who sent the message, the charges against him should be dismissed. Hold on, pumpkin. Mm. Judges and juries understand that people use computers to mask their identities in order to throw law enforcement off the scent. Hey, mama. We're going to go bye-bye, baby. Mm-mm-mm. This is a really good breakdown. Judges and juries understand that people use computers to mask their identities in order to throw law enforcement off their scent. As long as the state fails to prove that the defendant is guilty beyond a reasonable doubt, the defendant should not be convicted. The behavior was not stalking. See, you got to think about the behavior. Nevada law does not prohibit behavior that is merely annoying and does not make the victim feel in danger. Yeah, I need to just like pull this out of here and read. This is good. Good information. Good information. Because I want everybody, even the haters, to be armed. That's how we'll know that separate God's people from the demons. It might don't make sense to some, but it makes sense to me. And if not, let's talk about it. Okay. Jacob is late repaying Brandon's loan. Angry Brandon takes Jacob 30 times in one day with the message, please pay me back as soon as you can. Please pay me back as soon as you can. Jacob is annoyed that his phone is constantly buzzing and he files a police report that Brandon is cyber stalking him. But when the law enforcement investigates it, it determines that Brandon's polite text messages do not rise to the level of computer stalking. This is because while the frequency of Brandon's messages may be annoying, the content is polite and should not make Jacob feel reasonably threatened. Even if Jacob, in the above example, sincerely felt terrified, Brandon committed no crime, since a reasonable person in Jacob's position should not feel terrified by a 30 polite text messages. Right. See how they use the word polite? All right. And then it goes into the falsely accused. I hope they get a felony too. Like to falsely accuse somebody of cyber harassment or just any crime, they should go to jail. You should. I believe that. Yeah, go to jail. See, sick of these people bothering me. Nobody dropping down in the damn chat, but they keep fucking calling my phone. It's the shit that pisses me off. Stop calling me when I'm on live. Drop your ass down. Or get the fuck out of my face. Stop doing that shit. It cuts my microphone off and it's rude. Call my house phone. And I lost my place and kicked me out of what I was reading. So annoying. Stupid shit. Yes, and now this I'm aware of. Oh, I'm so fucking agitated right now. Hey, sis. Sister, I just found out, like, while on live, that I knew that they were going to change the law, but I didn't know that they were going to put cyber stalking and listen. They didn't came up with names. They call it computer. Where is it? Okay, they got the cyber stalking, but I think they call it computer stalking. I ain't never heard of that. A new law. But people don't think that these laws have anything to do with them. Girl, I'm just on here rambling, sis. All right, now I didn't get a chance to get to I got a phone call and it kicked me out where I was because this is very long. But in the state of Nevada, it's to cyber. It's called computer stalking. Computer. They didn't change it. It's called computer stalking. And they give you you should get a restraining order first and blah, 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 blah. Judges and juries understand that people use computers to mask their identities in order to throw law enforcement off the scent. As long as the state fails to prove that the defendant is guilty beyond a reasonable doubt, the defendant should not be convinced. Now, girl, no, it's not. No, they're saying it's just a state felony. Hold on, girl. Wait, we need to do I need to send you this. I want to do a whole breakdown on this. I didn't know. Now, they changed the law. Come on, mama. Don't cry. Come on. Come here. Oh. Don't cry, baby. I know that they had changed the law to give more details to what harassment was, because there was a lot of hold on, baby. You about to here. You don't want that? Okay. Hold on, baby. I'm gonna have to send this to you. All right, plea bargains. Depending on the case, the DA may be willing to reduce a cyber stalking charge down to a breach of peace, also called disturbing the peace or disorderly conduct. No, like they coming out the gate like it's a felony out the gate, Miss Red. But you have to have like the state gonna have to have evidence. So that's why I was trying to tell people. Let's say, for instance, it's a live stream. Now, I don't know about any other state, but you got a good attorney, they'll argue this. You have to have the full video in its capacity unless the crime is actually being omitted. But this is freedom of speech. So if you're doing a roast, gag, and drag, you need that full video in its capacity. Unless there's an immediate threat of physical, bodily harm or some form of harm in a direct harm, like you flash a gun on live and say, I'm going to take this, this gun and I'm going to do this to you, to intimidate and use fear, which you can show a gun well, they probably changed that too. I don't know, but you can't do it in an aggressive manner. You can, you can show a gun because you have gun rights. You are an American in the United States of America. Yes, you can, but you can't point it. You have to be responsible with it. You can teach, you can show cleaning guns, you can do all of that, but you can't come on camera with your hands shaking, talking about I'm going to get you, sucker. You can't do that. That's illegal. Okay, because you're threatening somebody. You know what I'm saying? No, of course, we all got common sense that you can't, just because you point a gun at the, But the law states it has to be a reasonable thing of fear, right? I didn't know this, girl. Hold on. And look, it says reasonable. The Nevada crime of cyber stalking has 4 elements. And it has reasonable, but you have to have evidence. So if I reasonably feel that I'm in fear, if I reasonably, and I can sustain that you're harassing me, now being annoyed by somebody does not constitute as cyber stalking. It has to be a legitimate fear, a psychological detriment. But you have to have evidence. You can't have a screen recording saying, Nicole, your feet ashy, you bald-headed bitch. Ooh. If you say that once and go on about your business, that's your opinion. But if you keep saying it and you go from platform to platform, and then you start saying that it's factual, and then you got other people that's getting in. That's what gang stalking is, but that's not what they named it on here. It's called computer stalking, y'all. It's a felony. That's serious. This is serious. Computer stalking is prosecuted as a category C. Yeah. They said they took part of it to the Supreme Court, Miss Red. We got to review this. Like we can do something. I don't know. I just feel like I'm obligated as, like, because my babies, they're on social media. That's what I'm in school for. Come on, baby. That's what I am in school for. I didn't know that they changed this law like this, though. It's called computer stalking, girl. It's not federal. It says computer stalking is prosecuted as a category C felony. The sentence includes 1 through 5 years in prison and up to $10,000 in fines, and at the judge's discretion. Defendant may be placed on a probation up to 5 years in lieu of incarceration. And so it looks like you might automatically get a restraining order and all kinds of stuff. You can't get like restraining orders down here easily. You can't. Like you can't go up there. Like they're gonna break all of it down. You have to tell a streamlined story. And so if you're a content creator or whatever, somebody could have called in and said, "Oh, I'm gonna ooh all your kids and your family," and then hang up. And then the caller, or they say that the host of the show said that. That ain't gonna fly down here. Down in Baltimore, it might, because if you pay, there are fees and stuff that you can pay to where you can actually put and submit stuff. And you can also, if you can show them that you're underprivileged or in a certain income bracket, all you have to do is just fill it all out and stuff, and they will start putting charges and stuff on people. And what people need to realize is you can get your background expunged and all kinds of stuff, but you can't get rid of restraining orders. Those stay there for life. For life. For life. Some companies might judge. You never know where God gonna take you in life. You might, could get a loan for a business. You can't have these little petty charges on there, and you want a liquor license. I know that for a fact. You can't get no liquor license with no petty, with no not cyber, but like harassment, stalking, stealing, none of that. They ain't gonna get the board is not gonna give you no, not in the state of Nevada. You're not getting no no. Mm-mm. I just want to empower my people. But what I'm trying to get people to understand is that California, Nevada, Baltimore, they have one of the strictest, but it was for children. The complaint down here in California, in Nevada, is that, well, this is happening also not just to children, this is happening to adults. All right, just because Big Booty Keisha is a stripper, okay, she runs her business, professionally, blah blah blah. You have no right to send to harass her, to stalk her, okay? Beautiful body Ken, you have no right to mess with him. He wants to look like a Barbie, even though his lips look like they're going to explode. That's your opinion. But once you start harassing him, it's a whole different ballpark. Here, baby. Girl. Here. Come on. Give me your hand. Come on. I love you. We about to go bye-bye anyway. Come on. I ain't doing nothing to you. Don't be doing that. I ain't doing nothing to you. She talking, y'all. Ain't nobody doing nothing to you. She trying to get me to go to jail. I can get a lawyer, okay? I ain't do nothing to you. Uh-oh. Come here. So anyway, look, y'all. For real, like, I feel like I didn't look like this is an exclusive. Ain't no damn exclusive. It's just that I decided to read. But look, but they said it was taken to the Supreme Court. Like, this changes all. I have to tell my kids about this. Now, and also there's the defense matter, right? Now, the reason why I keep bringing up, because I know Pizza got mad at me. Not mad at me, I just agitated her. What does Vegas have, Nevada has to do? It ain't got nothing to do with Florida. It's about adoption of laws. Now, if I'm incorrect, sister, please check me in regards to adoption of a law. A law will form in one state and the people will come together and another state will adopt that behavior. A lot of people don't realize that YouTube is in California. Okay. That's why I got a lot of information about what goes on, about YouTube rules, regulations, when I get access to it faster. Okay. That's how I knew about the task force. People thought that I made that up. No, there really is a task force. Ask Rob Rax. That they sitting back, they're using us as study guides or whatever. This is true. This is not fake. Nobody made this shit up. I've been talking about it for years, and the fruition. And I didn't know. I knew that they had the law, but I didn't know this, y'all. I didn't know this. Okay, I'm gonna review this, and I have people that I have a lot of people that deal with legal law. My dad's a retired counselor. But like I said, the things have to catch up, okay? Because the first thing what they were doing is just like you would have women that would perform. You know how they have the farms and stuff down here in Waco County and all this other stuff. Prostitution in certain areas of Nevada are legal. Prostitution. Those women have a right to do their their job legally without harassment, harm, stalking. That's why if y'all see me, when I would write stuff, I would say stalking, and then I will put cyber stalking. All right, Nicole just trying to write all this stuff down, trying to put all this stuff to try to sound like I was smart. No, that's because the law needed to be framed like that, and it has to be stated that way. There is a difference. I can't say that you're stalking me and we're in the same state. How the hell you stalking me? Like what? There's a difference between stalking. There's a difference between cyber harassment, but they wrapped it all up in one. They call it computers. Ooh, you in trouble. Ooh, Lord. Ooh, you in trouble. Who's going to jail? Hey, Beans and Maloney. Hey, they going to jail. Ooh, I feel like filing charges on a couple of bitches. Beans and bologna. Talk about my grandbaby now, bitch. Talk about it now. Talk about it now, because you're going to jail. You're going to jail. But I am for freedom of speech. If my grandbaby crying in the background and that annoys you, that ain't cyber harassment and stalking. But when you take your ass on and you trying to get a group of people to harass me based on what this law stating it is here, and I can provide proof, okay, itemize and transcribe, you're gonna be looking at a plea bargain. It says, depending on the case, the DA may be willing to reduce cyber stalking charge down to a breach of peace. Who gonna want to rent to you? Don't nobody want to rent to ignorant people. Computer stalkers. Oh, child, everybody go tell everybody, computer stalkers. Ooh. I hope my one baby up in the bushes, you know who you is, girl. Girl, she been trying to warn you people about this for a while too. But nobody told me about this. Nobody told me about this, y'all. That they actually changed the wording. Computer stalking is prosecuted as a Category C felony. A Category C felony. I'm not going to say what I'm not going to let. I pray that I do the best in the people that are surrounded around me, and the people that love me, and the people that I love. That we will do our personal best not to violate. Okay? Because some of these people on here can make you mad. Now, it has to be a continuation of behavior, not annoyance. It's a difference between being annoying. So I can say, Miss Red, Miss Red, Miss Red, boo, 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 your feet smell like doo-doo, Miss Red, smell like doo-doo. And then she could be like, Nicole, got a big head, her head is really big. Right? Okay, that is considered as annoying. They're not fucking with let me stop first. They're not dealing with annoying. It's a difference of being annoyed and then somebody being a nuisance. Okay? I know. But a felony for being online? What if a content creator has a series, right? Where they're talking about a series of stuff, right? And you go underneath there, you know how these trolls do. They go from one video to another, and they leave all these nasty comments. You want to go bye-bye? Okay. Girl, you can't tell me what to do. I tell you what to do. Look. I am looking. What is it? What? Go get it. Go get it. I love you. Okay. Go get it. Okay. You want me to go look at the robots? That's not a robot. You're so cute. Okay. You gonna let Grandma finish reading it? Okay. All right. Now, the following hypothetical scenario may rise levels of cyber stalking. Sending group text messages to a victim and several strangers. You're not supposed to be sending several strangers information about people. Why are you doing that? Don't do that. Inviting the strangers to come over to the victim's house. Publicly posting indecency and false information about the victim on Facebook meant to incite others to harass the victim, or sending a series of disturbing emails about films to the victim, causing the victim to feel for his or her life. Note that pretended victims of cyberstalking commonly take out restraining orders. Lord Jesus, y'all. Merry mother freaking Christmas. Wow. Now, 2, the penalties. Computer stalking is prosecuted as a Category C felony. The sentence includes 1 through 5 years, up to $10,000 in fines at the judge's discretion. Ooh, you better hope that Judge Evie ain't your judge in the spirit, because you're going to jail. You're going to jail. Let me see. Do I got that? Ooh, everybody's going to jail. Honey, this law done changed so bad, girl. I'm going to get me an attorney, child. You're going to jail. The way people play these internet games. And then they're talking about 5 years of probation. How are you supposed to do 5 years of probation and you on the internet? Could you imagine how much you could get caught up in? Y'all better stay away from panel killers. No, maybe, I don't know. They talking about plea bargains. Depending on the case, they may be willing to reduce a cyber stalking charge down. Ooh, child. Okay. Ooh. What you mean, don't sing now? You don't like the way I sing? I don't have to wait until I'm by myself. I wanted to sing right now. Why I gotta wait until I'm by myself? I guess the baby don't like when I sing. She said, wait until you by yourself. The risk of law enforcement asserting the wrong person for cyber stalking is relatively high, considering the computers make it easy for one to be stalking to cover their tracks. Look, y'all, I know that some might think that I'm corny, but I do love my people. I love my people. And I don't want to see anybody, due to the fact that they're ignorant to the law, to go to jail, or to even have something like this pending. So I would just suggest that everybody, I don't know, maybe we can get a couple of people together and we read the laws from our state and see how it's changing. But like I said, Baltimore and California kicked off the very anti-bullying law on cyber laws. I told you that, and I'm gonna have my baby, but we'll do it on TikTok. She did a whole thing and she got an 8 on it, basically giving examples about because the law has changed. All right. Now it talks about in the penal code that behavior was not stalking. Nevada law does not prohibit behavior that is merely annoying. So y'all need to know that. Look up your state. Just because somebody annoy you doesn't make it illegal. It does not make the victim feel endangered. Being annoyed is being annoyed. Feeling in fear is different. People be saying they feel certain type of ways. They don't even know the definitions, the breakdown of penal codes, and so on and so forth. And people will go down. They're very aware that people will file false charges. And when you do, and it's proven, your ass going to jail too. And every time somebody say, oh, you're going to jail, it could be a psychological and a spiritual jail that is awaiting your mother freaking arrival because you're a liar and you want contingents and strife. Okay? Look, the defendant was falsely accused. I know somebody that was falsely accused, and I'm glad that that individual beat it. Okay? But it did cost that person money. See, because y'all have to realize there's different forms of attacks. People will take you to court even though they know that they're going to lose. You know why? They'll do it to stress you out, to financially break you. The win for them is just irritating you. They don't care if they get a guilty or not guilty. They just want to drag you into court. They just want to get some type of summons on you. They don't give a flying fig about any of that bullcrap. Go get it. All right. The defendant was falsely accused. Sometimes people levy false accusation at others out of anger, revenge, or a genuine misunderstanding. Here's an illustration of how easily a person worthy charged with cyber stalking. I ain't reading that shit for you niggas. No. This got me thinking about being cause people need to know the law. I'm definitely taking, I don't know, I got to talk to my family. I don't want to be, because I feel like I'm too old. I don't want to be an attorney. No, but I want to, like, you know what I'm saying, get like knowledge in where I have a degree. I drop that shit on you, like, what? And teach y'all how to act on social media with some decorum, and you don't break no law. Okay? Now, Merle is angry at Ryan for breaking up with her. She knows Ryan's email password, so she sends herself from Ryan's account several threatening emails. Merle then contacts the police, who proceeds to arrest Ryan for cyber stalking. But once their forensic team, forensic. See, y'all be doing me wrong. Y'all be doing false flagging my videos. I've been telling y'all this shit for years. I use the correct terminology. Nobody believe me. It's not fair. It's not fair. I deserve way more respect than what they give out on these streets. No. Ryan, come on now. No. The defendant was falsely accused. Sometimes people levy false accusation at others out of anger, revenge, or genuine misunderstanding. Here's an illustration of how easily a person can wrongly charge with cyber stalking. Example, Merle's angry at Ryan for breaking up with her. She knows Ryan's email password, so she sends herself from Ryan's account several threatening emails. Murley then contacts the police, who proceeds to arrest Ryan for cyber stalking. But once their forensic team determines, listen, y'all, forensic, y'all didn't believe, I told y'all they didn't have one. I told you they had a task force, y'all. Way before it came out with Rob Rat.
Daddy, what?
And I told y'all that my channel was shadow banned.
Where are you? Wait.
Oh, where are you? Okay, I know. We're going to go.
Mommy, what are you doing?
Okay, I am reading the law in a law journal. Can Grandma please read it?
You were right.
All right. Oh, don't say that. That's not nice.
Look, Mine.
Okay. I love you. Let me read this, okay?
No, I'm thinking right. I'm going to help.
I am reading them their rights so they can get some help. Y'all heard her? She said read them their rights. They need help. Yes, they have to be right.
No, thank you. No.
Yes, sir. No thinking. Yes, you're right. Yes, you're so smart. Okay. Hold on, let Grandma read this because you keep breaking it up. Let me read it. All right. Girl, you're not gonna let me read this here. All right, now I want to read this. Somebody to hit me up talking about they gonna charge me with a crime. They gonna charge me. Okay, go ahead. It ain't gonna see nobody's desk, honey. I have not violated anything like that. Okay. No, you know what? We need to role play and read these out. Okay, I can do it. I can play 3 different characters. I can do it. And the baby tripping and she trying to. Please don't call CPS on me. Oh, God. Why you hit your arm like that? I did not hit you. Why they think they right? I don't know why they think they right.
No, you know what you want to do.
I don't know why I don't know what they want to do. I don't know why they don't want the help. Well, I don't know. You're so adorable. I don't know why they act like that in public, girl. I don't know them people. I didn't know you could say all these words while you're doing this while I'm on live. Child, the baby didn't expose me, child. Anyway, check out my my new intro. I'm gonna come back on and I'm gonna I'll read the law in portions. Anyway.
Don't play with it, don't be dishonest. Ay, still not understanding.
on God. Broke, too good. Real boss, nigga got the woods. Pretty face, but I'm known for hitting chug. Yeah. Got him like, too good. To the yard, he ain't never leave his pretty on God. Broke, too good. Real boss, nigga got the hood. Real boss, nigga got the hood. He ain't never leave his pretty on God. Nigga got the hood.
And I waited for you, but you never showed. Girl, where you at? Ooh, where you